Hey everyone, KBKing77 here from the ACS Syndicate team, here to do a review video of the Amazon Kindle Fire. I've had some time to play with it a little bit and get to know it, and now I can finally go ahead and do a full review. So to go over it, let's go ahead and go over the hardware. You have a 7-inch multi-touch display right here. Obviously makes it for a smaller tablet. You can fit it into one hand and hold it, do whatever you want with the other hand very easily. It's portable, which is always nice, especially if you're looking for a more portable tablet as opposed to the 10-inch screen tablets. The screen has 1024 by 600 resolution, so it's very clear. Colors are really great as well. Storage-wise, you have 8 gigabytes of internal storage. Comes out to be about 6 gigabytes for you to use. You also have free Amazon Cloud storage, so that's always a plus as well. Inside you've got a TI OMAP 4 dual-core processor running at 1 gigahertz, so it's very fast, very snappy. Definitely a nice processor for this tablet. Battery life is pretty good. If you have Wi-Fi off, you can probably get about 8 hours of just continued use as long as the screen's on all throughout those 8 hours. So I mean, it's pretty good. Depending on what you're doing, obviously it's going to be different. If you have Wi-Fi on, you use a lot of data, it could be like 5-6 hours. But battery life is generally pretty good. It does take a little while to charge. Once it's completely dead, it takes about 4 hours to completely charge it back up. So charging does take a little while, but that's no big deal really. But let's go ahead and look at the outsides of it. As I said, 7-inch screen. Down at the bottom, you have the power button right here. You have a micro USB slot right there and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack if you want to listen to music or whatnot. And then nothing on the two sides, nothing at all actually. And then on the top, you have 2 speakers. So with the speaker placement, it probably was tough for them to decide where to put the speakers, because with it being a smaller tablet, I'm sure they assume people are going to hold it more vertically as opposed to horizontally, which is why they probably chose it to be up there, because when you're watching movies, etc., you only have the speakers on the left side, so you got more sound coming out of the left than the right, obviously, but really you don't want sound going down when you're holding it vertically, so I'm sure that's why they chose to put the 2 up there. Maybe they could have put 1 up there, 1 on the side. I don't know how they could have done it, but I mean, when you're watching a movie, obviously you're probably going to want to watch it horizontally. So if you're watching a movie, you only got sound going on the left side. Sometimes I'll cup my hand so the sound gets pushed towards me more. So that's kind of a con with the speakers, but it's really no big deal if you generally hold it up like this more so. So that's just my take on the speakers. Let's go ahead and turn it on. So you got your lock screen right there, of course. This is basically your home interface. You have a recent apps carousel. Basically it'll just show what either recent apps, browser, books, etc. And you also have favorites down here, favorite applications, whatnot. You can add and remove those if you'd like to. Just press and hold on them and add them. When you go to your apps, just press and hold and hit favorite and it gets added down here. So you got that option as well. It's really nice for basically quick viewing if you have apps that you like the most. It's definitely different from a stock Android experience that I'm sure a lot of people are used to. This is running Android. But it's definitely a little bit different considering. One thing you really can't do with this is compare it to other Android tablets. It's definitely different, especially with the price, it being $200. You can't expect as much as a $400, $500 tablet. So you really can't compare the two. I mean, you can if you'd like to. It's definitely got some differences. It does not have the Android market. It has the Amazon App Store. So let me go to my apps. It gives you a list of all your apps, and then you can go to the store in the upper right-hand corner. Basically, it has the Amazon App Store, which is okay. I mean, you do have a decent amount of choices, but nowhere near the amount of choices that obviously the Android market has. So you got the Amazon App Store, which is okay. I mean, a lot of people do complain about it, but it is what it is. I believe there is a way to get the Google Market on your tablet. So if you would like to check that out, be sure to subscribe to me. I'll be doing a video in the future on how to get the get the Android Market on your tablet. But anyways, let's go over some other things. Apps, in regards to apps run very smooth. Let's go ahead and try Angry Birds and check it out. It does load up fast with the 1 gigahertz dual core processor. You're not going to get much lag at all. It's actually, considering it being such a small processor, considering it being such a small tablet, it is very nice. One thing I also want to point out is the weight of it. It's actually pretty heavy, surprisingly. It's pretty thick as well. Well, not pretty thick, but I mean, the build quality is great for sure, but it is thicker and heavier than I thought it was going to be. When I first got it, I was surprised at how heavy it was. So definitely somewhat heavier than you would expect. But let's go ahead and try a level, kind of show you guys how it goes. I mean, as you can see, no lag whatsoever. Everything is running smoothly. To change the sound when you're in either watching a movie or in an application, just press this arrow down here. You can pretty much do that in any application, and it brings up your notification bar up at the top, as well as back menu, search, home. But in the upper right hand corner, if you tap it, it brings up settings. You don't have volume rockers on it, but what you do is volume is selected. You can just bring it left and right to turn volume up and down. So that is pretty nice. You can do the same with brightness as well. It obviously saves your Wi-Fi password, so you don't have to worry about that. And you have sync as well. And you have more. It'll take you to all your settings. So you have that. Let's go ahead and just try one more. As I'm sure you guys saw, there's really no issues whatsoever with lag, anything like that. Obviously, Angry Birds isn't too graphic intensive, but I haven't had any lag with any apps whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of it. Let's go ahead and hit back. I would assume, there you go. Okay, so now that's exited out. Another nice thing is that it basically can rotate in any direction, so you get 360-degree rotation. So that's always nice. No matter how you hold it, it goes whichever way you want to hold it. So up in the upper left-hand corner, it says Tim's Kindle. You basically can tap on that and it'll bring up notifications. So if I tap on that, as you can see, I have a notification that says new apps available. If I don't have any notifications and I tap there, nothing will happen. So I can clear those, and as you can see, I tap up there and nothing happens. And right here, as I said, you can go to more, and you basically have a lot more settings. So you have definitely security settings display. Let's go to security. You can have a lock screen password, which is nice, of course. You obviously can edit your account, sounds, display. You got display settings, obviously just brightness, screen timeout as well. So not too many different settings, but you definitely do have settings, of course, to mess with the tablet if you don't like something about it. Other things, obviously, you have your books option. You got the Amazon bookstore. I haven't downloaded any books yet. But let's go ahead and go into the dictionary, which comes with it. Basically, it's pretty standard. You just swipe through to go through the pages. If you want to read the dictionary, you can. You tap on it, and you have settings. You can edit. You've got basically text settings, line spacing, margins, color mode. So you have a bunch of different settings. So let's change the color mode. As you can see, it changed to a black background, which will save battery life as opposed to a white background. So if you're looking to save battery life while you're reading a book, set it to the black background, which definitely will save battery life. So you got that. You got your store, obviously, with a bunch of different books to choose from. So definitely a tablet to check out if you like reading. It's one of the main selling points about the Kindles, of course. So you also have a music store, the Amazon Music Store, which is always nice. So shop the music store. You got a bunch of different options. You can go to bestsellers, new releases, genres. You can buy them. It's your Kindle Fire is hooked straight up to your Amazon account. But let's go ahead and search the music store. You have a full QWERTY keyboard down at the bottom that goes in landscape mode as well, which is a little more difficult to type on to get to the middle buttons. You definitely need two hands to type on it when it's in landscape mode. But it's actually pretty easy to type on this while it's in portrait mode. So let's go ahead and search for Mozart. So searching for Mozart should pop up some songs. You got albums from Mozart and songs as well. You will find some free songs. As you can see, there's a song right there that's free. You also can play a sample. So let's go ahead and try a sample. It'll play a 30-second clip. Let's turn the volume up. So speakers are pretty good. They can get pretty loud, especially if you're watching a movie and the sound is nice. The screen is actually very clear while you're watching movies, so you don't have to worry about that. You can see everything great. As you can hear, it's getting really loud. So that's always nice. You can preview the song before you buy it. you got that option. As I said, you got movies. Well, a nice thing when you get a Kindle Fire, you get a free 1-month subscription to Amazon Prime, which you can get. It says includes unlimited streaming of thousands of videos. So you got a bunch of videos and TV shows you can choose from. Whether you want to watch Prison Break, so you can just go to it. It'll load it on up and play it for you. So you got a bunch of different. If you're an Amazon Prime, it's free to watch these episodes, but it's $2 if you don't have an Amazon Prime membership. So give or take, you got a bunch of seasons as well to choose from. So definitely nice if you're trying to watch a certain TV show or a movie. You got those options when you're on the go, etc. So other than that, I mean, you got web browsing, of course, which web browsing is nice. They did a recent update which did improve it a lot. So, I mean, you got pinch to zoom. You don't really get much lag when you're pinch zooming. Maybe a little bit of lag, but not too much. Let's go ahead and load up another page. Let's try ESPN. Actually, let's try acsyndicate.net. acsyndicate.net. Go. Let's try acsyndicate.net. Load on up. I am connected to my Wi-Fi, so if speeds of loading seem slow, that would probably be my Wi-Fi. But I don't see why the page. There it goes. Page is loading up finally. So here it is. Obviously, still got your pinch zoom. You can double tap. I believe it'll wrap text. If for any reason, I don't see it wrapping the text, so I don't think the browser does wrap your text. So that's kind of a downside to it. Some other cons to it, it doesn't have Bluetooth, so you don't have any Bluetooth connectivity if you use some sort of Bluetooth connection, which is kind of a downside. You also don't have a camera, which I know a lot of people were complaining about. I believe Amazon's goal with not including a camera was obviously to save money, save some space, as well as actually the reason they didn't include it was probably because they expected you to have a cell phone which had a camera on it. So that's probably why they didn't do it. But it is kind of a pain not having a camera if you want to snap a quick picture, or maybe in the future if there's some sort of web chat application that you can chat with someone on your tablet. So that's kind of a downside. It doesn't include a micro USB cable to connect to your PC, which is kind of strange actually that it doesn't include that. I was definitely a little curious as to why, because I mean it really just doesn't come with one. Also, it's, as I said, longer to charge and speakers being on the top. But other than that, that's about it. Overall, it's definitely a nice, quick tablet. Nice, fast. The size is very small. You can definitely bring it on the go. No issues whatsoever with speed, anything like that. So if you're looking for a tablet that you want to run some apps, obviously you're not going to get the same experience as the Android market, but you definitely have a wide variety of apps to choose from. You like to read, listen to music, and you like Amazon products, definitely a tablet to go for, considering it's synced up with Amazon as opposed to Google. So you don't get your Gmail, your Google Talk, all those awesome Google Maps. You don't get those applications because it isn't a Google Android-based tablet. It's an Amazon Android-based tablet. So that's just a full review of the Amazon Kindle Fire. Definitely let me know what you think. Leave a comment in the video below. I'll be happy to hear from you guys. Be sure to subscribe to me. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. All links will be in the description of the video. As always, thanks for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up.